Hello YouTube and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Thank you very much for joining me in this video as one of our freight trains just continues along its merry way, heading back to Baltimore to pick up some construction materials for Norwalk. Speaking of Norwalk, we find ourselves at the Norwalk passenger station, where on the opposing platform over there, platform 1, you can see that it is really busy. Now this isn't a problem that is isolated just to Norwalk. We are having similar issues in Miami, we are having similar issues in New Orleans, and we are having similar issues in Baltimore. However, we do not seem to be having any issues going in the opposite direction. So Concord doesn't seem to have these issues, nor does Memphis or Clearwater, or even Newport News for that matter. Nevertheless, it does have to be fixed, and that's what we're going to be focusing on in this episode. We're back on the passenger railways for now. We're going to be improving them, upgrading them, doing whatever we need to with them, maybe introducing more and more lines. I have no idea, but make sure you stay tuned to see what I get up to. Right, so we're currently in the year 1884. Things are going ahead as normal. As you can see, there's another train about to pass through here. In fact, there's another train about to pass through here. This is a busy station. We increased these last time, as you can see, and that's good because that's probably going to be needed. As you can see, we've got 159. Things are not looking great at the moment. There's one of those trains. That train is almost full. So going this way, the train's almost full. We only have 12 waiting to go to Concord, but 160 now, of which we are losing people. So what are we going to do? Well, let's have a look over here to see what the issue is here. 153. That's clearly an issue. 155. That's clearly an issue. And over in Miami, 203, but of course we have a much larger. That's insane. That is insane. So we do need to work on that. And of course, in terms of Miami, that's going to help that bit right there. So that's what we're going to improve. How are we going to do this? Well, I've been thinking about that, and I thought the best thing to do is upgrade the trains. Now that we have the longer stations, we're going to upgrade the trains. So let's have a look at what we have available. So this is currently one of those. With those carriages, we are going to change these by grabbing the entire line. These trains can carry 56 each. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? There we go. You can see at the moment we're carrying 516 out of 672. So we are not technically full. It's just that part of the line just happens to be full. In addition to that, we are going to change this line now to add in Laredo, and we're going to be going all the way over to Laredo, where the station is, I think, long enough. I think this station is long enough. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? We're not going to go to Laredo because I cannot be entirely certain if the station is long enough. It might not be. Anyway, we're going to click Manage Vehicles, get to this, and we are going to replace them. So let's have a look. We have 90. In fact, let's pause this. We have 94 million, let's say, in the accounts. We are going to replace all vehicles, and we are going for red Baldwins, of course. Not quite as, there we go, like that. And now, instead of going for the, well, I suppose we've lost the other passenger. Yep, the other passenger one is gone. So we're just going to pop this on top with not a pink one, a white one, perhaps a light grey. Let's go for a grey top on them. And if we add 4, that's 64 capacity at 93 meters. I think we should add 5. That's going to be 80. And that's going to cost us 54 1.5 million. And you know what? I'm going to take it. There we go. Each one of these trains have now changed. Let's get rid of that. There's our brand new trains. New urban cars. New trains. Everything's going to look nice. Carries much more in the way of passengers. And we should be able to handle and indeed fix this. Now all these trains, as you can see, almost 120 meters. So these platforms can carry up to 120 meters. Some of the platforms can carry a little bit more. These ones are 120. Why have you stopped there? Why don't you go to the end? These can carry 120 as well. These ones are 160, and this one here is also 160. So I'm going to fast forward this. Let's see if that fixes our problem. I'm going to pull up Norwalk, where we are having issues. I'm going to pull up Baltimore, where we are also having issues. And I'm going to pull up New Orleans, where we were having issues but no longer are. Miami, New Orleans, not the city. Go. Oh, ooh, I found a bug. Right, that's something to report. I shall have to report that particular bug. There we go, if I remember. So there's our various train stations that are currently have hundreds and hundreds of passengers. Let's see if these trains coming and going can fix this particular issue. That's the first thing we need to do. The second thing we're going to have to do is adjust the routes inside the city. So we're going to be doing a bit in the way of that. Oh, look at that. Miami just went over. So I just noticed that go over. Clearly less passengers. Still a huge amount, but clearly less. New Orleans, is managing for now. Norwalk and Baltimore are not. So we need to be careful on that. Is that because these trains are full? They are. Right, I need to do something here. I need to grab New Orleans again and move it. Right, I'm going to throw New Orleans down there. Miami there. That's better. So I've got a little bit more room to have a look around. Okay. New Orleans is growing. There's that. It is growing. Just a little. We do have the... Things are moving, but we've still got Norwalk that's struggling. And Miami is... Oh, I was going to say, that's coming back to its limit. But that's starting to reduce itself. That's absolutely fine for now. Okay. What's going to happen? What do we need to do next? Okay, whilst we're waiting for that, let's have a look at Norwalk's other lines and ensure that, yes, we see we only have one in one direction, and it seems to be always full. So I think what I should do is perhaps change the trains to the Mogul. That's a possibility. Faster trains? No, you know what? Let's leave these trains for now. Let's leave these trains for now. Who decides to build an industrial building there? And why? What I am going to do, though, is I want Norwalk to grow over this way. So I am going to, if possible, I say if possible, we are working on passengers once again. Upgrade? No. Upgrade, that's the one. What's that? Roundabout, I think. It's not going to... Right, that's going to be a problem. But this one is not. So I am going to upgrade. That's going to be a problem. Certain roads do need to be upgraded. 7 buildings will be removed. The question is, will they come back? That's the big question. I think we need to do this. And that's one, and that's one. Then we can deal with whatever needs to happen over here. We'll also, though I cannot do that particular one, should be able to do this and this, and it does actually push buildings back now, which is pretty cool. That seems reasonable. There we go. Norwalk's our test bed here for now. And then what I want to do is not upgrade, but try and build. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm after. Oh, I had it perfect. There we go. Nothing could be more perfect than that bridge. That is literally exactly what I wanted. So now that we have that bridge, what we can do is that. There we go. And hopefully that will improve something? I really don't know. At the moment I'm trying to see if all of this is working. Miami is safe. Norwalk is now safe. Baltimore is still struggling, and New Orleans is very close to struggling. So we do need to take that into account. Okay, now that that's sort of done that there, let's go over to Miami and see if we can do something similar with the roads in Miami. That's tracks, that's stupid. Okay, we are going to end up with road removal. There's nothing we can do about. Are these people stupid? They might just be stupid. Unfortunately, there's not anything we can do about that current setup. Now we have a construction not possible there for some bizarre reason. 4 buildings will be removed there, which I am going to allow them to be removed. I'm sure. So 5 buildings will be moved, 2 will be removed. That's fine. I will actually create the sort of loop area here, which continues all the way down to there. This is part of the upgrade, I believe. This, I think, is going to change regardless, but I'm going to upgrade the road anyway. And it's going to be that particular road that gets upgraded. And I really hope that is going to improve Miami. I should probably upgrade this road too. Okay, for some reason they just want to build on this side of the city. I really want them to build on this side. Maybe, just maybe, if I bring some bus stops down here, they might be more inclined to build. So I'm going to do that. Sure, bus stop there, and we have a bus stop there and a bus stop there, and I suppose we'll do a bus stop there as well. And do we have one here? We'll do one here too. And I'm going to adjust our routing know I was going to do it in Norwalk, but I've just been watching the numbers in Norwalk, and there isn't much waiting. That's not what I'm after. These seem to be sorting themselves out. That one, okay. As I say that one is not quite sorting itself out. What was I doing? Lines, visible lines. Give me these lines. Right. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there, and I shall close that. Okay, there are the lines. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust Miami 3. That's this one here. Manage line. It starts at Miami. It then goes to Dogwood Street. I'm going to adjust this one to start at Miami and then go to this one here. No, yes, maybe. Yes. So after that, add station, you're going there. And then you're going there. Then you're going there. Okay. Let's try and figure out what on earth this has done. Mill Street. Why don't you take the other platform? There you go. Washington Street. Do yourself a favour. Also take the other platform there. And I'll tell you what, instead of going to Dogwood Street, you could continue straight onto Woodland. There you go. That's better. And then do that weird thing for some bizarre reason. Why would you do that? Okay, well, if you want to do that, by all means, be my guest. At doing something so bizarrely stupid. But that's that one. So Miami 3 is now much longer, and maybe that's going to help. But we're also going to do a similar thing to Miami 4. So Miami 4 starts here, then goes to Chestnut Street, then Earl Street. Now, sorry, East Street, Earl Street, well done. From there it's going to go to Cedar Street, and then it's going to go... Alright, sure. Sure, do that. Should we bypass Jackson Street? Jackson Street's a really busy one. That's the thing. Jackson Street is really busy. I'm not too sure whether I should be bypassing or not. I'll leave it like that for now. There we go. So that's one done. Let's have a look at this line. This starts at Miami, then goes to Jackson Street, then... Okay. Then East Street, then Chestnut, then 14th, and Smith, Woodland. Okay, what you are going to do is... Oh no, you need to go to Dogwood Street. You're the only one that goes to Dogwood Street. Okay, fine. You be like that then. And you're Miami 2. You're doing the other one backwards. So you go to Dogwood Street then. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that as it is and see what happens. Now, what's going on here? Miami 2 and Miami 4 are ridiculously busy. Okay. That's absolutely fine by me. Let's have a look at this. Miami 1 is busy there. Miami 2 and Miami 4 are only busy at that one particular station. That's stupid. That's really stupid. It shouldn't be doing that at all. That's not how stations work. It wouldn't be really busy at a single station there when there's another station just there. Unless everybody here is coming out of that particular house. 8 residents, I do not think so. Nevertheless, let's have a look at if that starts improving anything. It's really not. We are struggling majorly at this point in time. I'm considering getting these guys to, instead of doing that, take a longer route and do... That's stupid. Let's not do that. I'm using the word stupid a lot today. I should probably stop. Miami's managed to sort itself out. Okay, let's leave that as it is for now. I have a feeling this is going to have to change in a major fashion. Demolish a few houses, build a whopping great bridge. It's all going to be... You know what? We have 10 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's figure out how to build a whopping great bridge here. And sort of... Yeah, let's do that. So, I'm sorry, but these houses are going to go. That's going to go. And... What, really? You want to take down that entire thing? I think not. Vehicle in the way. Yeah. Let's that was stupid. That was really stupid. Hey, look. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.